there guys, so yeah, this is a bit of a strange one. I'm in a bit of a issue with my camera at the moment, in the fact that the sound isn't coming out very well on it. I don't know whether that's since Friday night and when we were recording BarChat or anything, but last night when I went to obviously record for today's diary, it just wasn't working for some reason. So apologies for the not being a diary yesterday, but you know, there was a reason behind it. So I might as well just kind of sum everything up that I was going to say then in this one now. So I'm probably going to decide just to put BarChat on in the background of this. So yeah, that's just gone live. It's about half 7 now, so that went live about an hour ago. And really pleased with it. I think we're all really happy with it. It went a lot smoother than we all thought. It also ended up going on a lot longer than what we thought. We planned it to be about an hour long, and due to, I don't know, maybe reasons of drinking, it ended up being, well, the overall version, the audio version, was about 2 hours long. And the video version is about 20 minutes long, an hour and 40 minutes long. But it just kind of proved how easy it was for us all just to sit around the table, you know, with just a couple of topics to talk about, and we ended up, you know, going on for ages just easily talking about things, which, you know, is kind of what we wanted to do. And we just, yeah, really happy with the outcome of it. You can slowly see us kind of drifting off towards the end of it though, and after a few more drinks had been had, so maybe next time we won't be getting as well, let's just say pissed, shall we? But it was fun. I mean, it was a great laugh. I mean, Friday night in general, even after the recording, I haven't laughed so much in a hell of a long time. So really did enjoy that. Yeah, we did have problems with the camera. The camera that I use, its battery life, sort of, if you film non-stop, fully for sort of an hour, the battery kind of goes. So basically I'm going to look into trying getting a spare battery for it. It's just very hard to find them, which is annoying, but I will find it, so then, you know, when we're coming to doing recording like this, I've always got a backup and a full spare battery. So yeah, the video version is kind of patchy with the visuals, but overall, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, the visuals were the biggest thing about it. So hopefully people are enjoying that. Like I say, it's only just gone out, so we'll have to see how people respond to it. But if you do enjoy it, then, you know, don't be afraid to give us feedback on it, on, you know, certain things you think we can do better. One of the things we did, well, I've noticed afterwards, where we had the microphone, we just had it on the table in front of us, and it's kind of a natural thing to always like keep putting your hands on the table and touch it. I mean, you're probably hearing it now. If I do that, it's, yeah, I can see it's picking up there. It makes this horrible banging noise, and we were doing it all through the thing. Obviously we kept having drinks and popping that down on the table, so yeah, there is an awful banging noise throughout. So for the next recording we'll obviously sort that out. But yeah, just your feedback in general would be great, and also send in some questions for us to answer. As you see in the video, we already have sort of two pots. We have a pot of gaming questions, which we've already thought of, and a pot of general questions. But, you know, feel free to send in some questions of yours. As I've said before, if you can kind of keep away from the sports thing, then that would be appreciated, because again, it is only really me. Well, having said that, we end up talking about sport for quite a long time during the podcast, but it is linked in with gaming. But yeah, we prefer, you know, different questions, you know, but a nice variety of questions, and, you know, don't be scared to ask, you know, like probing questions and stuff like that. It just make things a bit more interesting. So but yeah, I mean, the whole point is we want to have a bit more interaction with you guys. I'm saying you guys as if I'm on the BarChat channel now. I know I'm on my channel, but yeah, just interaction with people out there in general, even those that are new to BarChat and haven't seen what we do there before. Yeah, we'd love to see new people coming, you know, down to this really. So yeah, so that's that. So that's up on YouTube. There's the extended version, the audio version, released as a podcast. That's up. I'll put all the links, necessarily links necessary links in the description below, so please go check it out, guys. I really would appreciate that, because it's something we've obviously put a lot of time into, but yeah, it's something we want to make work, so yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, I mean, yesterday I was absolutely shattered. We only ended up getting about 3 hours sleep Friday night. It was a bit of a late one, and then getting up early the next morning for work, then working a 9-hour shift at work. So yeah, last night I was pretty tired, to be honest. So I mean, there wasn't much for me to say last night, so you weren't missing out too much with the diary, really. And today, obviously, I've just been mainly editing and putting together BarChat and the podcast, which, obviously, with it being a long video, takes a long time to export and upload to YouTube. So that's taken up most of the day. So yeah, that's that. And I have to talk about the football. My God, it's been FA Cup weekend this weekend, round 4, and yesterday, well, just this round in general, has probably been the one with the most shocks I've known for quite a few years. So I mean, yesterday Chelsea went 2-0 up against Bradford City at Stamford Bridge. Bradford ended up coming back to win 4-2, which I couldn't believe. I mean, those of you that have followed me on my channel for a while will know that I do have a soft spot for Bradford. With quite a lot of my family were from that area and supported Bradford City, especially my granddad. So that the whole Leeds United Bradford City rivalry isn't as strong with me, you know, because I do kind of like Bradford and want them to do well. So I mean, I was over the moon with that result, but I just couldn't believe it. At the same time, Middlesbrough beat Man City 2-0 at the Etihad. Again, a big shock there. I mean, obviously Middlesbrough have been going well in the Championship, but it was pretty much, by the looks of it, a full-strength City side that was out there. Or, well, if it wasn't full strength, it was, you know, a strong side. But then again, they had literally just flown back from Dubai, I think the day before or something, which kind of begs another debate of, you know, should teams fly out and do these abroad training camps, you know, in the middle of the season. It did seem a bit of a strange one, and I don't know, maybe a bit disrespectful, you know, not expecting much of a test from Middlesbrough. But like I say, that's another debate. But again, a big shock there. Swansea were knocked out by Blackburn 2-1. Of course, the night before that, on the Friday, it was Cambridge 0, Man United 0, which again, massive shock there. Liverpool could only get a 0-0 draw at home to Bolton. Leicester won away at Tottenham. There were just, you know, a lot of, basically, I imagine, accumulators yesterday and soccer sixes. No one did very well with them, because no one, I mean, me especially, did not guess any of those results coming at all. I think I'd gone pretty much the obvious in nearly every other game. So yeah, a few nice shocks there, you know, because people say that the FA Cup's dead and, you know, the magic is gone. You know, this weekend just proves that it's still there, and it's still the best competition in the world for me anyway. So I've been really enjoying that. A good weekend of football, and I don't think really there's much else for me to say. I'm running out of ideas, actually. So yeah, once again, apologies for the lack of diary yesterday, but it's kind of out of my control. But like I say, you didn't miss out on much, so I've caught you up today. So yeah, please do go check out BarChat, either on BarChat Gaming's YouTube, or you can follow the link in the description to the podcast and listen to the extended version there. Either way, you know, if we could get some feedback either on the BarChat channel or give you feedback to me as well, that would be really greatly appreciated. You know, I'd like to start getting, you know, the views that I'm getting here. I'd love to start getting them on BarChat Gaming as well. It gives us all a huge confidence boost. But yeah, until then, guys, I hope you're all having a good weekend, or have all had a good weekend, should I say. And I will speak to you tomorrow, hopefully on my camera.